So Diana, Diskarte o Diploma? Many people have been arguing about Diskarte or Diploma because it's been trending. Many people are arguing na Diskarte daw is mas importante kaysa Diploma, while others say that you still need Diploma and you still need to study, while others say kahit wala ka ng school, makakaangat ka naman sa industriya. So in your case, nag-showbiz industry ka dito sa Philippines. Diskarte or Diploma?
As a Gemini, I have always two sides for everything.
Yeah,
But I think Diploma is important, pero anong magagawa mo sa Diploma kung wala kang Diskarte?
Okay.
So, mahirap. Yung Diskarte naman, kung wala kang Diploma, kailangan mo makuha ng Diploma kung gusto mo siseryosohin mo yung buhay mo at siseryosohin ka rin ng ibang tao.
Okay.
So, I think they go hand in hand. In my case, what I did was I started studying and then nung kumita na ako, nawala akong ng gun na magkuha ng Diploma. But then, what happened was, since I was studying so much and I was working for my dad because he has a fashion company. So, I was working under him, doing fashion design. Naboryon ako. So, I started working and I started earning a lot of money. I quit. So, what I did, I went to New York and I studied at New York Film Academy. And then that course, I finished. But it's a crash course. Hindi siya yung parang college talaga. So, I think ginamit ko yung Diskarte and yung Diploma kahit papano. You know?
Give
so
us about your educational background. What did you finish?
So, I think I didn't finish my fashion design course, which is in college na. By that time, when I got there, my dad asked me to choose two, law or fashion. Eh, ay pumasa ako pareho. Pero syempre, because we have a business na ongoing, we have a shoe factory, so I kept on the side of fashion. But
Shoe
then,
factory where?
In Brazil.
Oh, okay.
We have a town called Menezes. You can search that. It's in Minas Gerais. That's my family. So my dad just wanted me to continue everything. But then things happened and the family wasn't together. So what I chose to do, I let my dad have his own family. That is a new family. And me and my mother, we moved to the Philippines.
Oh, okay. Talking about that, you first went to New York to study
Init
film.
dito!
Yeah, I know it is. Why did you say you need to study more?
I felt like I was doing my craft without major na parang, what can I prove pa? If I only know, you know, a streetwise kind of thing na Diskarte lang yung alam ko. Kailangan na meron akong alam doon sa mga professionalism on the side of what's behind what I'm doing.
Yes.
Which is the filmmaking. So I wanted to learn. So that's why I think it's important that kahit anong career na meron ka, kahit anong success, kahit gaano ka tagal ka na, you should never stop learning. You should always search for courses you can still do. During pandemic, I got sick. Right before pandemic, I had cancer. And for me to understand how to heal myself, I enrolled myself in neuroscience in Harvard.
Oh, wow.
Which is weird, right? Because it's so different. But then I became a health advocate for many other things. Now that's my passion now. Like what I do entirely when I'm not working. I have a daily TV show right now at the moment. And I have a game show as well. And I'm doing this stuff, which is we are on the set here of another series.
Yes,
when I'm not working, I'm searching for anything doing research about health. Because I want to advocate a lot of things that, you know, we need to debunk in terms of like diseases are primarily genetic. No, it's not.
Yeah.
You know, and I want people to understand that. Because if not, you're going to be a slave of your genes. Kung anong sakit na meron yung pamilya mo, ikaw rin. No, it's not like that. So people need to learn those things. And if they know that, then they can fight for what is more positive instead of like just agreeing with everything they see on social media or on media.
And what kind of career do you plan to develop aside from this kind
Aside from this,
given the medical direction that you're taking?
I don't plan on going to the medical field but because there's a lot of pharma pa and I think, you know, it's complicated. I think I just want to stay in my own lane. I don't want to, you know, try to be something I'm not. But I want to have the knowledge of things that are outside of my craft. You know, and it helps me as well. Like now, here, I'm playing an agent who is an attorney, so I have to research about this kind of thing.
Exactly.
So, you know, I never stop learning. I use what I studied on my daily TV show. We interview doctors. I'm planning on doing a podcast where I could actually just talk about that and help other people. When they're sick, they don't feel like they just have to go to a hospital and die.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's so many ways around it before you actually give up. So I think that's what I'm going to use it for.
Oh, very good. Now, talking about your entry into the showbiz of the Philippines, from Brazil to here, I know you've said this in a lot of other interviews. When you first came here, was it difficult? What were they looking for? More Diskarte or more background?
More Diskarte nun.
Okay.
Back in the days, I was 18 years old. I think that's when we met also. Long time ago, 2006.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
so I've been here for 18 years now. And I've been doing the same thing for 18 years. When I auditioned for Eat Bulaga, which is when I started, it was more of like, they were looking for a foreigner who was a model, who could be more of like a funny thing on the show.
Okay.
They didn't expect that I could talk, right? They were just gonna be there like a decoration, some sort of
Pero nagtatagalog ka na nun kaagad?
Hindi.
Hindi pa?
Hindi nga din ako ako marunong mag-English noon. Di ba, parang medyo baluktot pa yung, I don't know if when you met me. So, hindi ako marunong mag-English, hindi rin ako marunong mag-Tagalog. So, I had to simultaneously learn, and then there's a technique. If you want to learn Tagalog, deadmahin mo lahat ng Inglesero na kaibigan mo. Tapos, kaibiganin mo lahat ng mga geologs na Tagalog para matuto ka ng yung talagang mass ang Tagalog na wala, kahit pa paano may accent pa rin ako, pero at least makukuha mo yung tamang Tagalog, yung intonation, yung mga terms na hindi naman ginagamit pag inaral mo siya, di ba?
Yes,
they don't teach you those things, yung conversational. So it's, so that's what I did.
Diskarte.
Conversational Tagalog.
Sa mga nakasalamuha mo na other artists, di ba? Marami sa kanila, ano yung background? How many would you say have diplomas? How many would...
Sasabihin ko mga siguro 70% wala.
Wala.
I would say, or 60%.
Would you say that has been a disadvantage or not really to them?
It's a disadvantage when you reach a certain age where everything becomes stagnant. Tapos kailangan mo nang maghanap ng ibang gagawin. Kasi, well, ang pagka-artista, alam mo naman, minsan walang longevity to.
Okay.
So there are times na nandun ka, there will be times na there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes,
diba? Pero kung may diploma ka, you have a future.
More options.
Right? More opportunities.
Exactly. Yung nga sinasabi ko sa mga iba na, at the start, yung mga artista, they believe that they can,
they can survive
forever. But they forget that you age also. No?
Yes.
And younger women and men, pumapasok sila.
And they have to study. I mean, at the end of the day, like, even if you're the most successful person in entertainment business, kung wala kang background na sa pag-aaral, ay nako, people can really take advantage of you.
Exactly. Lalo na yung mga deals and contracts. That's where a diploma helps you
even when you have a diploma, it happens, right?
Exactly.
So how much more if wala kang alam? Kaya importante talaga mag-aaral.
Yes. Kung mag-aaral, halimbawa for someone who's interested sa showbiz, like someone who wants to follow your footsteps, batang babae or batang lalaki ngayon, ano ang tingin mong best na gawin nila? Dumiretso as a young person or finish studies and go into this?
I think they can do both, no? But I think importante na rin na ipaplano mo yung career mo ng mabuti. Kasi minsan, you're very living by the moment, like living in the moment lang, na parang, ay, sige, okay lang, I'll be okay, I'm earning money, blah, blah, blah. But why don't you use the money you're earning if in case the person does not have enough funds or diba, means to finish that diploma, to get the diploma, ipagsabay mo time management because you have to always think like long term, if ever hindi to para sa akin, anong magiging para sa akin? At kung if ever man, para sa akin to, ano bang pwede ko idagdag? Because the moment you start earning, you never want to stop. Hindi totoo na may enough na point. Ay, enough na itong salary ko. Walang ganon. You always want more. You want to achieve more. Or dapat, diba? Ambition.
Yes.
So yeah, mag-aral, please.
Yes, and coming to that, kasi I've seen a lot of artistas na nag-rise sila so fast, they earn money so fast, and they spend it as fast as they earned.
The higher you go, the faster you go down din,
exactly.
Diba, if you're not marunong.
Kasi lalo na hindi sila nag-aral, so hindi nila na-value kung ano talaga yung future financial planning.
Totoo.
No? That's why very very nice yung insight mo na sinabi mo na education really helps you not only for today, but for the future.
Morgan, by the way, I just want to say something. I think financial literacy is something that is not taught in schools. So if you can just look for some courses outside now, there's so many options. There's online, there's so many things. Don't stop learning and try to learn financial literacy, please, because it's so important how to manage your money when you have it.
Yes.
Because yun yung sinabi mo minsan nandun ka, ang dami mo ng pera, and then wala, hindi mo alam kung paano maghawak ng pera.
Like ikaw, marami kang kaibigan sa showbiz na sumikat and then after that nalaos.
Nalaos,
pardon my term.
Correct.
Out of those sa mga nalaos, ilan sa kanila ang naghirap?
Marami.
Like more than half?
Yung mga na hindi na nating nakikita or nalaos na sinasabi ng iba, yung iba hirap na.
Like
yung
out
iba,
of 100%, ilang percent naghirap after?
I would say maybe half.
Half?
Oo, I would say maybe half. The ones who don't want to continue, it's either they're doing some jobs that you would say, yun pala yung ginagawa nila ngayon. Hindi namin binababa yung tingin sa kanila. It's not about that. It's just that, sayang, nandun ka na. Yung ginagawa mo ngayon, sana ikaw yung boss doon. Parang ganon.
And would you say it's because kulang sila sa diploma naman?
At sa diskarte. Diba?
Yes, exactly.
Actually, having a diploma is a diskarte too.
Exactly. Because more knowledge means that you can have more options
Correct.
of doing a Diskarte.
Correct.
One advice that you can say for all aspiring artistas?
Well, don't always base your success from what you have done on the past, because you're just as good as your last performance. And maybe you were one-hit wonder, you never know. But what's important is for you to always keep learning and have Diskarte in your life for everything that you do, not just in the entertainment business, but look for something that will be fulfilling to you, and not just to you, but to your family when you grow up, when you grow old, when you have your own family.
Yes.
Because when you're just successful for your own self, that's not good for yourself. That's not good. Period. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? You have to think about what can you share to other people. Kasi wala eh. Ano maiwan mo dito the moment na wala ka na?
Exactly.
Diba?
And being grateful and trying to...
Yes, always grateful. Kasi there's no way you can be negative and grateful at the same time. Or yan, basta when you're grateful, everything pumapasok sa'yo. Yan yung what you said is very important. You have to always remember what you have, not what you don't have.
Exactly. Very nicely said. So
Thank you.
we got a lot of life lessons from Daiana Menezes, who's been in the industry for 18 years.
18 years.
So that's a lot of wisdom that she's earned. And you heard it. Sinabi niya, kailangan ng Diskarte with diploma.
Yes.
Kasi marami nagsasabi, all you need is Diskarte. But apparently, someone who has 18 years of experience succeeded in the
Thank
Philippine
you.
industry kasi foreigner siya. And she went to a Philippine industry,
Correct.
not even knowing how to speak Tagalog. But even she says that you need both Diskarte and diploma. So
And
thank
if you want to stay healthy, quit sugar.
Oh yeah, a lot of life lessons from Daiana Menezes. So, thank you
Thank
Daiana
you.
for sharing so much of
Thank
your
you.
wisdom.
Thank you.
Ako nga pala si Engineer Morgan Say, inyong coach ng Bayan.
I'm Diana Menezes, and thank you for having me.